guys!
Hi!
Today I am again with my professional makeup artist friend Mirna. Follow her on Instagram at Mirna Lassow.
At Mirna Tropic for my Tropic account and at Mirna Lassow MUA for my makeup looks.
We're so professional. Today we're going to be doing all things Tropic. So that is Tropic, the makeup brand, and it is really lovely. And I've already cleansed, toned and moisturised my face with the ABC routine, which is brilliant. And I've already popped on some Rainforest Dew. Why are we using that today?
Yeah, so this is one of our hydration serums in our serums range, and why we recommend it as a primer. It's got that little bit of a tacky texture just before it dries to have the foundation stick on it properly and just last all day, and also, you know, control the hydration throughout the day. Really incredible serum. It's actually one of our best sellers, and so it's always great to boost its own hydration with, you know, good natural skincare.
And you pat it on, don't rub it.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
Which I showed earlier.
And she's like glowing from that already. I've already shade matched yesterday, so I do know what shades you are in with Tropic's makeup. So we're going to start with the foundation, and I'm using the Beauty Booster foundation that we have in our range. Christina is in the shade Barely Nude. Now this foundation is super hydrating and it's more on the natural side. So if you're a full coverage person, you can apply more, build it up, but it's more like I would say a BB cream type of foundation. It is SPF 35 and it protects you from UVA and UVB.
Don't have to worry about SPF in November in England.
Yeah, I was about to say Christmas, but
so as Mirna is a professional, when she's doing my makeup, she's going to be getting really up close and personal, breathing on me. Ew. So she has to wear her mask.
Safety first.
Safety first, guys. Especially as we're going into a second lockdown.
Yay.
My dating life is going to be obsolete. I need to crack out some dates Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Get cracking.
Come here, boys. Or girls.
Okay. So I'm gonna put on some of this foundation on the back of my hand. I've just washed and sanitized my hand. So I'm just gonna use a little flat brush only to place the foundation all over the face. I like to always start with that, and then I can build up the coverage when I need to. I'm going to use a Morphe Kabuki brush to blend the foundation. So as you can see, I'm just blending foundation down the neck. It's going to be a very fresh, natural, dewy makeup. As you can see, it's very more on the natural side. Pretty much covered the whole face. I like to add a little bit more coverage here, and so that's where I'm going to go afterwards with a beauty blender and add a little bit more. So I'm going to apply this one. Okay, I'm happy with the coverage, and now we're going to go and apply the concealer. And for that, I'm going to... so we have the Illuma concealer that comes in this tube like so, but we also have, if you wanted a bit more coverage, that you can use to customize in your own palette. So there's a more full coverage concealer here. So Christina is in the shade, is it Latte? I'm going to apply it in the eyes. And then I'll do a little bit more spot conceal wherever I need. Really does a great job in neutralizing the eye color, like gets rid of net redness and veins in the eyes. So if you come closer, Christina, to the camera, you guys can see this eye hasn't got any concealer on it. This does. You can see how it's more like the tone neutralized for this eye. So if you notice, I don't go back with more product and apply on the eyes, just because again we're keeping it natural, and then again we don't want for a natural look to put too much product on the eyes, because we're gonna go with eyeshadows. So again, natural. How many times am I gonna say natural?
Like a drinking game. Every time she says natural, you have to take a shot. See how drunk you get.
Then now, no product, no anything left on the brush. I'm simply just going back and look up, sorry. Just smoothing out. Okay, so I think we're really happy with the coverage that we've got right now.
What does it look?
It looks very natural.
Take a shot.
Very fresh. We are going to add a little bit more coverage with a different type of foundation, which is a mineral powder based foundation. We don't actually call it translucent powder here, so it's not the type to use as set. It is actually a foundation blended powder. Want to first set your under eye. To set it, I'll wear pressed powders. I'm gonna go with this one. This one is called setting powder. Oh, it's number 00115438.
That's a really nice name, so catchy.
Look up for me, and all I do is just literally gently apply under the eyes. Because the other powder, like I said, is not a translucent powder to set, and because it's the same color as the foundation, you don't set your eyes with that color, because the under eyes we put concealer and we brighten the under eyes because they're in the center of your face. You always brighten the features of your face that are, well, where the light hits, and you contour the areas where the shadow, where the natural shadows are. Again, it's ever so lightly, like it's in the layer I'm applying. It's just really natural.
Natural. Take another shot.
Okay, and there we go. We set it and forget it. So if you look closely in the mirror, you can see it does increase. And we set it with a very light layer of powder. If you set too much under the eyes with powder, well, unless you wanted to go that very full coverage look, you'll obviously end up with, you know, kind of more wrinkly under eye throughout the day. Okay, so now we'll go with the translucent but foundation, mineral foundation. So it looks something like this. It comes in this little compact, and you get it out by just closing it. Just press it in like this to get the powder out. You'll get as much powder as you want, and then you get, we actually have a kabuki brush in our range that goes with this foundation very well. Again, I'm afraid I haven't got it with me. So all I'm going to do is just swirl this brush in from Spectrum, and then dab up. And I've got
Lots of powder in here.
I'm going to dab off the excess so we don't end up with too much. And I'm going to start with the perimeter of the face, because again, it's the same shade of the foundation, so it's going to be a little bit darker than her skin tone. This is also an SPF powder foundation, so great for summer, protect you from the sun. As you can see, it doesn't look matte, but it's fully covered, as I might, your full face is covered. And I like to always go back with a clean, fluffy brush just to really just blend everything together. I would also do that step afterwards, after applying the contour, the highlight, the blush, just to make everything, you know, blending together. I'm gonna go into this section of this book that has all of the different eyeshadows we have in our range. There they are. Well, there is like eyeshadows here, and the last three are eyebrow pomades. Kinda natural look. Natural again.
Hey, another shot. How drunk are you getting?
So I'm gonna be using those two peachy pinky tones. I don't know if you guys can see it, where my fingers are pointing, and a more kind of a purpley, darker tone on the outer corner to define the eyes. Christina has the most gorgeous deep set eyes. It's such a dream to work with. And so I'm applying this nice shimmery wash of color. It's more like a peachy tone, this one. Then I'll go back with a more pinky tone. I'm gonna go the same brush. I'll pick the pinky shade, and you'll see this look is really, really easy, seamless and quick to do. It's gorgeous. And then to darken and define the outer corner, I'm actually gonna go with a different brush. Pick a dab of the brown shade.
I was making faces at the camera.
Apply it here at the outer V to define the eyes. Then I'll go back with a fluffy brush and just blend everything together. Now I'm going to go with a smaller brush, small flat brush, and I'll pick up the highlighter shade in our eyeshadow range and apply it onto the brow bone to give the brows that lifted look. I'm going to go back with the same highlighter shade and apply it into the inner corner to give the eyes that more awakened look up for me. I like to apply it a little bit here. So back with the same brown, I'm going to can't neglect the under eyes, so I'm just going to apply that brown.
Maybe I should go and have a date tonight. I actually might just message someone. I've got a date tomorrow, potentially one on Tuesday, but that involves a lot of driving.
Too much driving.
If I had that one tonight though,
Yeah.
would mean I'd have to drop you at a different station.
That's okay.
By Wednesday, no more dating.
Okay. Now let's do the other eye.
Okay,
I
we'll
would
do time
normally
lapse.
Yeah, okay. I would normally do both eyes together, obviously at the same time, but I just wanted to show you first.
We've showed you one, and we'll do a time lapse of the other.
Okay, so we're done with the eyes, the eyeshadows. As you can see, we applied a bit of a nice pinky, peachy, shimmery shade on the eyelid, darkened the outer corner with a bit of brown, smoke it out a little bit, and then apply the highlighter, kind of vanilla shade on the brow bone and on the inner corners of the eyes, and a little bit on the lower lash line. Now we're going to do the brows, and we do have a blush that is actually amazing for travel. Everything you need in one brush if you want to do a very quick look. So this is our 3-in-1 EB1 3-in-1 eye brush. And so about 3-in-1, so we've got a normal eye brush, eyeshadow brush. There's like a flat brush used to apply just a quick wash of color. Take it out and you have a spoolie to just kind of comb your brows, and then the other side you have a flat brush to apply your eyeliner or your brow definer, your brow pomade with, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take the eyeshadow brush bit out, and I'm just going to comb the brow hairs upwards, so I can see where I'd like to draw on the eyebrow, like so. You can see. And for the eyebrow pomade, as I said, in this range we've got about 3 that are cream base, which is what we call the eyebrow pomade, and 3 that are powder base if you want a more natural again look. But even with an eyebrow pomade you can still make the brows look natural. So I'm going to apply it with the angled brush, and I think Christina's shade is this more kind of to do is I start from the tip of the brow and draw a line, and then just follow the eyebrow shape. Then I comb the hairs down again. I like to use a slightly darker color to give the eyebrow that kind of ombre effect, and we'd only apply it in the tip of the brow. Now we're going to do the other eyes and come back. Brows are done. We've got one step, which is part of prepping the skin, just like we primed the skin and did our cleansing and everything. I forgot to apply a bit of moisture to her lips. I like to always do that, even if your lips, you know, it's nice and hydrated and everything. It's always great to have a lip balm applied first before you do your makeup. What's this? Your lips need prep too. So this is one of 3 of our lip conditioning range, and they're different to our lip balm that I think you know, the little orangey one, which is like a regular everyday balm. These are lip conditioners that add a bit of plump to the lips, but they're deeply hydrating. They're lip conditioner than just a balm, and they're made with natural fudge.
Ooh. Yeah. It
doesn't have that crazy feeling of like, oh my god, I have a lip plumper on or anything. It doesn't at all. So I'm using our gel mascara. So I'm just going to took the applicator of the mascara off, and I'm just using a disposable applicator. The product on, and just apply it so like that. And say that Christina is blessed with beautifully long curly lashes, so it doesn't need much. Right, we're now going back to the face. We're going to go and apply some bronzer, blush and highlight. So So I'm going back into the blushes that we have here. Because what I've used already, I've powdered your face and we didn't use all creams. So I'm going to go with our powders for the blush. I'm going to pick the color. I think this one is going to go really well with the look we're going for today. It's more like a peachy pinky shade. And
Pinch me pink.
Pinch me pink. Pink, yes. Pinch me pink.
That's what they used to do in the olden days. Pinch their cheeks to make it red.
Oh.
And they didn't have any blusher.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
Smile for me. We're going to apply it just at the apples of the cheeks. Which is fine.
See, I never wear blusher.
Oh, you don't need it, yeah.
No, I just red all the time.
I probably shouldn't have actually, but because of the
fine.
makeup we're doing it. Right. A little bit. Nicely blushy. And I'm going to go and apply the highlighters.
And you keep talking down there as well.
Yeah.
Just pick up your
Don't know
product.
how much you've
then
heard
you talk.
this whole video. Tahiti Tan, which I love it as a contour and a bronzer for me, and I think it will look good as well on you while powdering, but I'm going to use it to just lightly do a bit of shadow here for contour and bronzer. Here as well, in the perimeters of the face, contour a bit the jawline, drag it a bit down the neck, forehead as well. Blend it into the hairline to give you that sun-kissed look. Back on the shoulder camera, you need to see the side, and then turn. Yeah, actually, what Christina just did, that's a good way of doing like that, the duck face. If you want to know where your natural cheekbones are. And that's where you would apply the contour you place and the shadows, the natural shadows of your face. Now we're gonna go with a highlighter. We have a few, you can see actually, a few shades in our highlighter range, also cream and powder. I'm gonna go with this new actually shade that we have launched, and that is Golden Hour. Ever so slightly, look straight at the camera. Apply on her cheekbones. What? Do the lips. Also a few colors in our lip range here. They're all in the satiny and matte finish. They also come in the form of a bullet, so normal traditional lipstick. So what colour do you fancy actually? Let's ask Christina what colour.
I don't know. I'm terrible at picking, so you'll have to pick it.
Right, with your look, I think we're gonna go with a pinky nude.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to use a toothbrush here, load it up with colour. Stretch your lips for me. No. I'm doing it as if she can see what I'm doing behind the mask, but I'm just relying on her knowing what. It's a very, very subtle. See? Do you like this coverage or do you want more?
Whatever you think.
Let's apply a little bit. This is good. There we go, dab your lips together. There we go. And there we are. That's the finished look.
We'll do a close-up for you.
Right guys, this is the final look. What do you think? So we created this beautiful, natural, fresh, glowy look. It is more of a summer look even though we are in winter, but hey, that's what we want. A little bit of glow, a little bit of bronze in our winter days. Thank you so much, Christina, for having me again.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.